All right. Welcome. You know, we in the building. This your man Scrap Money. This is the Social Loaners Live podcast. Only on 1500radio.net. This is Baltimore's livest multimedia radio experience. You feel me? And today, I just had to hit y'all with that air horn sound effect real quick. You know how I do, shorty. But today we got a special guest in the building, man. Very talented brother. Man, I'm going to let him introduce himself, man. Who in the building with me, man?
My name is Curtis Ward, also known as Tiny. Instagram name ORR Tiny. And I am the author of Anything Goes, Part 1 and Part 2.
Already.
Okay.
Yeah, or Tiny.
Or Tiny.
Yeah, ORR Tiny.
What's OR stand for, bro?
On the road to riches. Yeah.
I can feel that.
So
well, thanks for coming through. And you know you got love to hate me in the building. I'm here Saturday night. Let me pregame you into your Saturday night. As y'all can tell, I'm already pregaming, so I'm lit. And we're about to have a good ass show.
Straight.
Yeah,
you see the Henny over there?
Yeah.
Charlie G definitely in the building. Baltimore ambassador. You heard me.
This nigga Charlie G always coming in so smooth.
Man,
Charlie G in the building, Baltimore. Yeah, son.
Got
you
the
already
very
know,
white
man.
voice.
Yeah, man. You know, just here, just representing for the city. You know what I'm saying? Good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, it is what it is. I love my city, man.
Yeah.
Already, bro. Hey,
I
so
just have to hold on real quick before you start. Pardon me in advance, guys, because I'm fucking this chicken up. And I must say, like, it's been a really
Love going in on them wings.
It's been a long, eventful.
How many you had, Love? How many?
I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
4
just
wings
trying
and
to
fries
say
over
at
that.
this point, so if y'all see me fucking up some wings, just mind your business.
It's just-
you know. All right, so now we can continue.
yo, this all gravy, man. Yo,
Damn.
if
It's
anybody gonna
fine.
understand, it's the Baltimore audience. You know what I mean?
Especially
Okay.
chicken wings.
Especially some
Especially
wings.
the wings. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mary's.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, do your thing, sis. Salt, pepper, ketchup,
There
hot
you
sauce.
go.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So, sir, how are you today?
I'm
Charlie
doing
G.
good. How you?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing
you
good,
know.
Mr. Tiny.
Yeah.
How you get your name?
I was the smallest person on the football team in 9th grade.
Okay,
That's
It
how I
just-
go.
It just stuck.
that name stuck with
I
you.
made something out of it.
Nice.
That's how most nicknames go, though.
Yeah, that's definitely how most nicknames go. There's always a story behind it. So, let's jump right into the meat and potatoes. When did you start music?
I'm gonna say I started doing music in like 2013 with my artist Irk. He came in the backyard one day and just let me hear his music that he had, and then I just liked it off the break. I'm like, man, I ain't never heard nobody with this style of music, so I just wanted to help him. So that's how I started. I wanted to help him. Then later on, I got serious with it, started a business, got some more artists, and we rocking.
That's dope. So, at that point, when you said you wanted to help him, what type of like music experience did you have to put you in a position where you felt like you could like help him? Like, what was your music background, or
I
what
ain't
part
gonna
did you
lie.
play?
I just know a lot of people that be rapping, but I don't rap. I just like music, and it's like when I hear something that I like, then I just like, for example, like I could show you in my phone where people said I put them on the Drake before they knew Drake was who he was. I'm like, hey, he gonna pop. Next thing you know, yo pop, and they confirmed it. Like, you the first person that told me about yo pop. As a I think somebody else. It was somebody else. I said another artist. I said like that. So I just got ear for good music, and that's just where I come into play at. Just helping them come out with like good style of music, stuff like that. But as far as like me being a rapper, I ain't never tried it out. Like, I jumped on a song before, did a little hook, but I don't know. I just like the business and the
Okay.
more longevity in it than me, in my eyes.
So, if somebody that has never met you before, didn't know who you were, and wanted to know like who is ORR Tiny, how would you describe yourself and your movement? What would you say?
I would say that, you know, I'm a hard-working person. You feel what I'm saying? I'm definitely a motivational person. Like, I ain't gonna let you come work with me and slack. I'm going to stay behind you. I'm gonna motivate you to be better. You know, we don't do no bluffing over here. We say we're gonna get something done, we get it done. That's just how it goes. So I'm just, you know, a reliable person to work with, a good person to trust, and you know that if you got your work with me, it's in good hands, and we gonna go somewhere with it.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Okay.
Look, you know me, man. I'm an ambassador for the city. Like,
Uh-huh.
I always want to get perspective on the climate of the city right now. What you feel? How do you feel the climate of the city is? Like me personally, first and foremost, it's so much talent out here in our city.
Hell yeah.
But what is it that's? And I'm not even talking about just music. You know what I'm saying? Putting out your brand, whether it be clothing, hair. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, what is it that you think holds people back in Baltimore than to get mainstream? Because products I see, it could be mainstream. Music I hear, I can hear it on the radio. What do you think like the climate is today in Baltimore, man? Like what's your take on it?
There's a lot of individuality going on. Like,
No teamwork.
yeah, like
Gotcha.
as a city as a whole, every person that's doing something gotta be getting behind the next. Everybody shouting everybody out, not we just gonna shout this person out. I ain't gonna shout Joe out and all that. You feel me? Like everybody got work with each other. You feel what I'm saying? And network and just keep
Y'all hear that?
keep pushing. Like even
Y'all
if,
can working together, man. That's the only way. I said it before. We gotta cut the divide. I know we got East Baltimore, West Baltimore, South, whatever. But when it comes to business, you gotta have a business mind. We can all sit down and do business.
start with them DJs.
Man, listen.
These DJs in the club, they don't play no Baltimore music.
Yeah, and
then they sit there and say, "Oh, pay me." Man, you already getting paid. That's your job. Spend music. That's like why you don't want to spend your own people music? You go to other states, they spending their music.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? You go up New York, you gonna hear New York.
That's the only way it's
music.
gonna work. I mean, I feel it's the only way it's gonna work. Like, it gotta start somewhere. But I'm always trying to get perspective on the climate of Baltimore City, because it's like I feel it's a lot of wasted talent out here. I feel like it's now we're gonna come up as far as other areas, but as far as like music, entertainment, things like that, I think we should be further along than where we are. That's all.
Yeah, me too. But
we definitely should.
We definitely on the rise though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I had to even keep it real and look at my playlist on my phone. I got a lot of Baltimore artists on my phone, not just mine. I got a lot of other Baltimore artists that I really like, and I really be bumping their music on the daily. You feel what I'm saying? Riding around. So it's like we got a lane. It's just time for people to start chiming in and listening, and not just Baltimore, but like other states. Matter where it's at.
And this what I want to say about it, right? Because I recently relaunched my label as well. Shout out to DE Records. You feel me? You know
Big
what I mean?
shout.
Got a couple of things bubbling. And it's funny because me and you was linking with Squirrel at the same time. You feel me? Shout out to Squirrel and the Hooligan Express. Big love, Squirrel.
Big cat building to build it.
So
that was Baltimore ambassador.
But what I've been noticing, right, is niggas do want to work more. But you know what? Where that came from? A lot of it came from. A lot of Baltimore niggas have moved down to Atlanta, and they seeing that vibe because all Atlanta niggas work together,
right?
So what I'm saying is, when they put us on the Hooligan Express earlier this week, when he dropped it, I got a lot of reach outs from artists in Baltimore. I've never seen that before. Like, they like, yo, bro, I love your music. Can we work together?
Yeah.
Boom. I'm like, wow. Like, yo, I couldn't say nothing but yes. Because then I'll check their stuff, and their stuff is good. You know what I mean? I've always been somebody who will give somebody their flowers. You know what I mean? But previously, back when I used to be in my heyday of the music thing, yo, it was hard to get love, yo, from other Baltimore people. You be like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm rapping. I got my CD out. The first thing a nigga say, oh, my man rapping. We doing our thing over here.
Right.
Yo, you know what I mean? And that's a lot of things. That's what kept us stuck in the box so much. Yeah. But now it's like, it seems like with this new younger generation, people are starting to wake up and more so embracing each other's gifts instead of pushing everybody away. And that's making the music better too, because you're combining these styles. So he might be good at one thing, he might be good at another thing. You bring it together, then you got a totally beautiful project. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
So I'm liking that.
Mine's got to come together, man. It don't take one, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own expertise. Everybody can't be the rapper. Some people got to be okay with playing the background and making sure the business and everything is right and getting in place.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
That's part of the problem. Everybody want the limelight. You know what I'm saying? If everybody know how to play their position, take care of real business, you see a lot more prosperity. But you know how this game is, man. People want the instant gratification. They want to be on the front line. They want to be seen. But and you get the results you get.
That's a lot of going on here. Yeah, that's why it be hard to like get with each other, cause it be so much. Baltimore so small, be so much going
That
on.
too.
Everybody like walking on eggshells for they go
Facts.
holler at somebody. Like I don't
Facts.
gotta
man.
check
Gotta
it
got
out,
your
check it,
feelings.
make sure ain't nobody ain't trying to hit your head before I go do music with y'all.
Yeah,
man.
yo,
Might
that's
go to your
crazy.
studio, get shot up. You know what I mean? Like
Real
so,
talk,
it's
man.
just
I mean,
like
that goes with it.
that's part of the problem. You feel what I'm saying? But like once you get past that and you dealing with the right people, smooth sailing for real.
So, what type of challenges have you had as a person in a business position where you're behind the scenes and more so building versus being in the limelight? What are some obstacles you've had trying to build your brand and trying to build, your label?
I ain't gonna lie, like back to them DJs. You feel what I'm saying? Like first trying to get the music out. Like when I first started, it was hard. Like going up to DJs. Yo, can you spin the music? Yeah. Email me the music. Alright, bet. Email them the music. Meet me down the club. And like, alright, bet. Come down the club. Yo, I ain't get a chance to download it yet. That shit happened. I don't know how many times. But you can't quit. You gotta just go back to the club the next night. Yo, you DJ, you download that yet? You gotta really be annoying. You feel what I'm saying? And then they'll play your music. Also, you do gotta come out your pocket a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't be wanting to necessarily play your music, especially if you just starting out and you don't come out. You feel what I'm saying? So you gonna have to come out, pop a couple bottles, get a table, let the city, let the people know who you are. So it's just like you gotta also get involved, and that's part of the troubles that I had, like getting artists to come out, because everybody ain't a clubber.
Yeah,
Everybody
right.
don't like hitting the club,
Exactly.
so it'd be like you trying to get your artists hit the club. They like, man, I ain't trying to hit the club. You feel me? Because when at first you ain't getting paid to go to the club, you gotta pay. You have to pay your way. So it just be like, I ain't trying to go to the club, all that. So it just be like, that's hard. So it's just like I said, everybody gotta work together.
Yeah, I know exactly what
So
you're
those
talking
are
about.
part of the troubles, as far as like things that I didn't experience, and then just natural things you go through with business. You might go somewhere to do something, things don't work out like they supposed to the first time around, but you can't quit. Can't quit or nothing. You gotta keep fighting.
So this is what I want to say. Magnificent jewels drop, because all of that you just said, I felt all of that. You feel me? But what you guys don't know, well, you may know, that's not his main talent. He's a great businessman, got a great ear for music. You know what I mean? But this man is a talented author.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, we writers. Okay.
So what I want to know is, how did you get into the game of writing, though?
I ain't gonna lie. I was just bored in the house one day when I was 19 and just came in the house. I ain't really had no job. I was looking for a job, tired of, you feel me, keep looking for jobs, can't find no job. And that's how my story even started out. Started out with the dude, the main character, Skeeter. He outside with his brother. He like, man, I'm tired of not having no job. You feel what I'm saying? So that was like my feeling. I just was really writing my feelings at first, and then I just started writing a story. Got carried away with it. It was like 10 pages in the composition book, and I let my little man Mike read it. And he was riding with me in the car. He was like, yo, I keep flipping pages. It's kind of interesting. You should, expand it into a movie. So I'm like, all right. But I ain't really take it serious or nothing.
Yeah.
I was locked up for a little bit, so I would start reading urban novels and stuff. And I never really read them before, so I was reading them. I'm like, man, got a little script at home harder than this. I'm gonna try to turn mine into a book. So when I came home, got straight to it, turned it into a book. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody wanted part 2. Took me a little while to write part 2 because I was still trying to feed the buzz for part 1. So everybody like, I need part 2, but they wasn't understanding, like, man, you gotta hold it up. I gotta get part 1 out there to as many people as I can before I come back with part 2 or sit down, start writing part 2, and I actually read it. Like, dang.
Man, that's dope, man.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
it.
I'm gonna
here
commend
now.
you, my brother. Listen, because of course, where we come from. We know a lot of people get caught up in the system, but for you to come home and get to running with an idea that you already had come to fruition, man, you can show a lot of people that, listen, whatever you think about, it just take action. Just put the action to it. If you really want to do something, you can really do it. And look what my man did. My man came home and was like, look, I had an idea. Look, my man said, yeah, I like that. Keep going. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you need somebody that's close to you that give you that push. And that's, you know what? That's all I need. Boom. And you came home and did it, man. I commend you, my brother. I commend you, man.
Hey, yo,
came home and did it.
I just felt that what you just said, Charlie, because me and my man Black was on the phone the other day. My man Black, yo, he ain't in a good space right now. Hold your head, my nigga. Yo. And then the same thing, yo, I kind of told him the same thing, you know what I mean? Just words of encouragement. Like, bro, you got this business going, you know what I mean? Pour your heart into that. Yo, he called me back yesterday and was like, bro, you don't know how much I needed that conversation. He was like, yo, I'm pouring everything into my business, yo, and just what happens, yo. Yo, that shit, yo, that's yo, that's eerie how you just said
real
that.
Shit,
and that's
because
the same conversation we just had, yo.
Yeah, that's real shit, because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, you hear motivation all the time, but sometimes when you hear it from the right person, that'll be like, you know what? If he said it or she said it, I can't let them down. I got to get this more. I got to get it going. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I needed. That's all the push I needed.
Facts.
And you put things in motion sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear it all the time, but some people don't know your real story. Some people they just think that's the right thing to say. Sometimes it's like cliche. You don't even know me like that. You just think that's cool. But when somebody close to you say some shit like that, like, okay, he know me. He know my moves. He know what I'm about. If they believe in me, I gotta go ahead and try this shit. At least try. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't just try, and things play out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like saved me for real.
Dope right there.
Gave me
dope,
like,
man.
you know, something to really live for, something to really chase at. Because even when I was coming out with the book, I was like in the middle of fighting a little case too. So I didn't even know whether I was gonna be able to complete the whole bringing out the book for real before, you feel me, I had went to court and all that. But by me keep going to court so many times, I kept first time I went to court, like I had brought the cover of the book, I had got that printed out, and I just kept showing them my progression. Like showing them like, man, I'm working, even though y'all trying to lock me up, I'm still trying to work and get something done. By the time all that got done, had a book out. At first, the music that we was spending was only on Spinrilla. We had got that back to doing everything on the app. So I just, you know, pleaded my mercy to the judge, let her know, like, yeah, you feel me? Like, when I first caught this charge, I had pretty much nothing going on. Now I got all this stuff going on. I'm just trying to continue to do right. So she showed me some mercy. I'm still here. I got part 2 out now, and we keep rock.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah,
hey, first of all,
That's
salute, yo. Salute, because
real talk.
So many times I have seen this story go the other way. You see what I'm saying?
Easy.
Sometimes it lead to back in jail. It may lead to drug abuse. Or the grave. You feel me? So,
Real
you know
talk,
what I mean?
man.
It's so refreshing to see, you know what I mean, a success story like you know what I mean? Because, yo, that's what it's all about, yo. Really, like, and God forbid, you know what I mean, when people get incarcerated, but the goal should be rehabilitation. And it's unfortunate that the system is not built around rehabilitation.
At all.
It's more so built around getting bodies in beds and getting money off of that. But I don't want to go too deep in
They
it.
try to break you.
But and
That's
yo,
business,
who's
man.
getting better out of that? You feel me? Except for you, the rich is getting richer off of that motherfucking shit. But you know what I mean? Yo, it's just refreshing to see a brother just come out and really, really, you know, strive. You know what I mean? You don't know how, you don't know how good that shit just make me feel. You know what I mean? Just to see you, even when I hoop with Squirrel Wild every Sunday. And when I see my man come up there, just to see him coming up there dropping off books, yo, I was like, damn, yo, my man really out here doing that shit, yo. That shit feel good, yo. Yo, man, I don't even know what to say, but I'm gonna keep on this author theme. What's your favorite book though to date? Because you said you read a lot of urban novels while you was locked up.
I just read a couple. I ain't gonna lie. I forget what they was even called. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't be reading. I didn't read urban novels like that. I just read a couple when I was locked up. So
Okay. That's what
to
gave
really
you the
say,
energy.
yeah, to really say I got a favorite, I can't say that. I
Mhm.
just seen something and I'm like, damn, I really got something. I'm in here locked up. I really got something. You feel what I'm saying? So in my mind, at first, I'm like, man, I might gotta bring the book out while I'm locked up, but it's already done. So if I can find a way to get somebody bringing it in here, then I can try to start like making money. I really just was looking at it, try to make money legally. You feel what I'm saying? And it was just like, I got something. Let me see how far I can go with it. And really, I want to shoot the movie. I ain't gonna lie. That's really my biggest dream out of all this is like to get in the movie writing and directing movies and all that. So. It's just like a little stepping stone for me.
And so I've really been paying attention to you, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, like even from all the way back in the day, you know what I mean? You just come through the way and shit.
Yeah.
And yo, this shit. What I've seen is that this author thing is like taking you around the world. Like, yo, I done seen this man. I'm like, damn, yo, can you tell me what's that experience like when you done gone across waters, yo?
It's crazy, cause when I first went over there, I sold 2 books to a guy. He was in the military, but he stayed over there. He from America, but he stayed over there, so he bought 2 books, and that was a great feeling, cause I ain't never ever in my life think I would make any euros. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course you gonna make dollars, you can get a job, make US dollars, but to go overseas and really make some other currency, that was a good feeling. Then everybody was just welcoming me, just wanting to meet me. And even to this day, like my man, he telling me, man, you gotta get back over here, cause I guess Corona done cleared up over there. He done went to the little bar down the street, like they asking about you at the bar, yo. They asking about you out here. So it's just like, it feel good to finally, get away from America, see what it's like overseas, and understand what it is for yourself. Because a lot of people will say, oh, they racist overseas or this and that. Nah, they love black people overseas. You feel what I'm saying? Like they love us. So it's just like, too. It ain't. You gotta go experience stuff for yourself. For real. That's my main thing. Like, don't never hold back. Like, go experience that, cause it's a great feeling. It's just unexplainable.
And one thing I'm gonna say too, bro, is that and I got some of the same experiences like you had, and I do agree with what you said, cause yo, if you go off of hearsay, yo, that shit will control your life. You understand me?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, everybody ain't the same, my nigga. So what they like may not be what you like. Right. So their experience or their perspective is not going to be the same. So you can't, just like when people recommend movies to me, they may say some shit is super slick and I'd be like, no, that shit was trash.
Phony. Hell yeah, I'll be doing that.
Yo, real life experiences is the same way. Like, yo, and I hate when people not that I hate when people typecast stuff, but I hate when people listen to the shit. Like, and base their judgments off of what somebody else said.
Right.
Like, if you tell me not to do something and then I ask you why, and they say, well, I heard from I'm done talking to you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do it yourself?
You can't even stand on your own opinion. You don't have a real basis for why you feel the way you feel. It's like it's falling on deaf ears now. Like, I don't even really want to pay you no mind.
You gotta go find out everything for yourself nowadays, man.
Facts.
So with what you said with like being, on in Europe and like just getting all the love and them being so receptive to you, what do you think about the climate right now with like police and injustice and just like the whole George Floyd, Breonna Taylor movement? What's your opinion on that whole thing?
My opinion is the police are abusing their power. I don't even see why police that like patrol the streets even need bullets in their guns. And if they do you can have the police that's like regular police that's on the street, they could have rubber bullets, so that way they not really killing people. If they get out of hand and do what they doing now, they injuring people, not taking their lives. If it come to a situation where real bullets are needed, same way they call out SWAT You feel what I'm saying? They're highly trained officers. You gotta go through extra training to get to that point. You call out them. They bring the real bullets out if they need it. But other than that, it's no need for police to just be walking around with bullets, because they don't know how to use them properly. So at the end of the day, that's one of the things that could be done. That's easy,
Easy.
That could easily be done. And it's just like, I don't agree with none of that stuff that's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been in my own little situations with the law, whatever the case may be. They racist and they abuse their power. You feel what I'm saying? And they know it, especially if they know you don't know your rights. Man, they gonna do whatever they want to. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta know your rights for one. Definitely gotta have you a good lawyer. You feel what I'm saying? Just in case they do violate your rights, a good lawyer gonna make sure that that's brought up in court and beat whatever charges you got going on. But at the end of the day, these police, a lot of them need to be fired. They need to, you feel what I'm saying? They should be going to, I believe, like psychology classes so that they can understand everyone's mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You need
That's
college
right
degrees to be a police officer. Why are you just allowing people to be police officers just because, all right, most people that go to the police department, same type that like go to the military, a lot of times it's just, I ain't had nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I don't want to break laws, so I'm going to go be a cop. You feel what I'm saying? Then,
Just getting by on the test.
And break the law legally.
Yeah,
Exactly.
then I'm going to go abuse that. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just like, they need to do some better, training and make higher standards for people to be police officers.
I definitely agree
That's
with
a
that.
strong opinion. That's thanks for sharing that.
And that's it. And that's it in a nutshell. And I totally agree, yo. Like, if you're working at a job that gives you the power to take somebody's life, that entry exam needs to be tough as a motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah, and the thing
Like,
about
yo,
it, and they just
anybody
getting
walking
by
on the
it.
street without a record can be a police officer.
Yeah,
that's
they just
wild.
getting by. They just getting by. They don't get retrained. You know what I'm saying?
They
It's
don't
like-
make shit.
Yeah, they just go with stats. That's the thing about police officers. They're commanding officers. They just want stats.
Yeah.
So they'll go out here and get a little bullshit arrest, put some shit on you, put you in a position to have to, you know what I'm saying, talk. They do whatever they want to do in Baltimore City, man. And you, I know you know.
Baltimore
I've been
City,
there, man.
Baltimore County.
It's
You
Spafford
feel
County.
what I'm saying?
Woo.
Like,
Baltimore
it
County
get-
is savages. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Woo!
I cannot.
What
fuck with
advice?
What?
What advice would you guys give, like somebody of a young man of color? What advice would you give them when being pulled over by the cops?
It started
Man,
before you
I
getting
mean-
pulled over. Like my man said, you got to know your rights
Yeah.
first and foremost. You gotta do a little bit of studying when you're a black man, like, because the riffing and all of that ain't gonna work. You can be in your feelings when they roll up on you. You can be mad, and that's what ticks them off. But if you're not kicking no real law to them, that shit is in one end out the other, and they trying to back you into a corner and put you in a position to jam you up. But if you know the law, you can you can say certain shit, commit to certain shit that's within the law, and you just gotta stand on it. But some dudes don't know. You understand what I'm saying? And they just get caught up with the, you know what I'm saying? It's just the angriness of it. And I get it, but as black men, you gotta study. You gotta study up on this law, man. Like, just know the basics of when I get pulled over, what can they say to me? What can I do? What can I say? Regardless of what the fuck they say to me, what don't I have to do? Read up on that, man. Read up on that. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Because that go a long way. You know what I'm saying? I know we got right now, the climate is we already got resistance against the law enforcement anyway, but know the law first. You know what I'm saying? Because all that angry shit going up, pulling your phone out when they pull you over, you know what I'm saying? Initiating conflict. I don't want conflict. You pull me over, you better come with a real quick reason. Tell me what that is, and we dealing with just that. Because you deviate from that, we gonna have a problem. Because I know the law. I know my rights. So you ain't gonna, you're gonna do that to me. You're gonna you're gonna dog walk me. You know what I'm saying? So just fellas, especially black men, and these days women too, because it seems like they ain't even carrying as black women out here. They carrying black women just like they do black men. So first and foremost, know your rights in a real way, not that bullshit. Know your rights. Know what they can do and can't do when they pull you over. And if it's legitimate, we gonna deal with whatever the fuck you pull me over for, and we gonna go our separate ways.
Keep your composure.
Indeed. Don't get in
Don't
your
start
feelings.
wilding
Yes, sir.
out. Don't start wilding out, escalating the situation.
Yeah.
Even if you know you got pulled over for something you ain't do, all right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
go
that be
ahead,
the
go
part.
ahead, take this, whatever the case may be. Because once again, we'll deal with this in court. You feel what I'm saying?
I love
Yeah,
it.
chess over checkers.
I'm a live another day to see you in court. You ain't gonna beat me today right here in this car on the street and kill me and get away.
Yeah,
and
'cause you got the upper hand. 'Cause they always got the upper
play
hand.
me out of position. Because a lot of times you ain't gonna do nothing but play yourself out of position, wilding
Indeed.
out. You gonna wild out, get them a reason to start doing all that other stuff.
Exactly.
You feel
That
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
part.
If they want to lock you up, get locked up. Like, don't try to resist, because all they
Nah.
gonna do is put a knee on your neck for the next 9 minutes and wait till you
Exactly.
dead, something like that. Like, nah, like,
I know my right. Yeah,
you
I'm
feel what I'm
court.
saying?
Yeah, you gonna play?
Understand what you did, and just keep your composure and keep calm, because once
That
you
go a long way.
start going that other direction, that's when it seems like a lot of stuff go left. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Right.
So
yeah,
just,
right. Whether right or wrong, and
Yeah.
sometimes you know you within the right. You know you right. You know you right. But you know what I'm saying? Some of these police officers don't like the fact that he know you right.
Yeah.
So they get in their feelings and then they start coming at you with other shit. But hey, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Straight face with it. Keep your composure.
know what
You
you're
know,
dealing with. You
it's
you
hard,
dealing with
and it's
somebody
not
that's
easy.
gonna
And
shoot
look,
you if you get out of line. So
The
just
way I'm
understand what
explaining
you're
it,
dealing with.
making it sound easy, it's not hard when you in that situation. You know what I'm saying? When they they pulling you over for some bullshit, they just trying to check you out and find out what's going on. It's not easy. But hey, don't ever give them the upper hand. But you gotta know the law. Just know your
Facts.
basic rights, y'all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't no politician and all that or trying to get deep with it, but just know your basic rights.
Ride
In this
with
climate,
proper tags, all that.
oh yeah, you gotta start there.
Your
Now, if you
tags
riding
not
dirty,
right and you get pulled
look,
over,
and
and
that
ain't
be
no
the
need of
thing,
wilding.
y'all. If you already riding dirty, you know what I'm saying. You know your headlights out, your brake light out, your license. You know what I'm saying. You living. You know what I'm saying.
You asking for
Yo,
something.
you asking for. You know how they coming. They coming. But you can't. You know what I'm saying. But when you doing everything within the law, and if you happen to break a traffic violation, hey. If they pull you over, we dealing with just that officer. You ain't going to no other shit. I'm not gonna let you just say whatever to me. You gonna do whatever to me. That's all.
Guys, so
So I'm
if
getting
you
off topic.
ever
I'm
want
sorry, y'all.
tips on how to handle the law, please DM social owners. They
Yeah,
seem to have the inside scoop on how to really carry yourself to make it home
it's
and
important.
make it to court. So that's very
make
important.
home to your family. Getting home to your family for black men these days is very important because ain't no guarantee, especially when you get pulled over. Ain't no guarantee. They doing whatever the fuck they want these days, and they don't care that shit has been in the media. Like they don't care that shit is being taped. They don't care.
And I ain't gonna lie, I understand. Like, when police get behind you, hey, everybody probably black got PTSD. They see
man.
police get scared,
Yeah, man.
or you feel me?
The lights not even on yet.
But just calm down.
I just did that shit earlier. The police rolled by. I was looking for the camera in the back of the car, and the police rolled by. I fucking I straightened up like I had something on me and shit.
Yeah, that's
but
a
it's just a
fucked up
muscle
feeling, though,
memory.
ain't it?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't that a fucked up feeling though, man?
Yes.
It's like you just driving. You know everything legal. I'm not breaking no laws. But that feeling come amongst you. You was like, that's kind of fucked up.
It really
You know what
do.
I'm saying?
Though. I'm
Yeah.
like, shit.
That's
did
kind
I
of
really
messed
just
up.
tense up?
It's like I'm tense. You know,
Yeah.
I'm at a red light. He's sitting next to me and shit. I'm playing with my music and shit. I'm playing with my voice.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have to fucking feel like that.
Right. I
just
You know
sit
what
up
I'm saying?
straight. I be like, yo.
small little shit.
Nigga just act like
I'm
nothing.
just noticing it. I'm like, no.
You don't
man,
need
we
why.
shouldn't
You
feel
don't
like
need
that.
why. Ask them for no help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm good. I don't. If I get a flat tire, keep going. Like, I'm good. I'll figure it out.
You
Like,
might be pulled over.
flat tire, no spare. Keep going, officer. I'm good. Like,
you come
I'll
over
figure-
there instead of him helping you with your tire, he wants your ID so he can warrant check you.
Man, listen, all that.
You know what I mean? Like,
all
come
that,
on,
man.
yo.
You
Like,
know,
for real.
their first instinct is not to help a nigga. They just want to make. They want.
That's
first of all,
because they
lucky.
trying to make that quota. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Well, I
Like,
just
like,
make sure
like-
it's not all cops.
It's not all cops,
not,
but
it's
it come from over top. It come from them
Not all
pressing.
cops.
I feel like some of that stuff come from them pressing down on them to make arrests and bring revenue, you know, to the city or whatever the case
Definitely
may
have
be.
quotas. Definitely have to meet the
So-
quotas.
so-
the state has to eat.
Yeah.
So,
So,
but this is what I'm gonna say about that, y'all. It's not all cops,
no,
but those bad cops, they're cops. The good ones are officers. My
Well,
guy,
listen,
shout out to
I'ma
my guy
tell
D Woods. He's an officer.
But I'm gonna tell you
The
something
bad
else.
ones, yeah, y'all cops. Well, I call them niggas meatheads.
But
Yo, they be doing
also the
some
good
dumbass
cops,
shit.
good cops, don't be scared to stand up
Facts.
for the people.
Yeah.
If
real
you
talk.
know that you're around some bad officers, don't be
You gotta
scared.
pull 'em out,
Don't be
man.
scared that
Check this out.
put them out there and let it be known like, yeah, he not out here in the field doing right.
Real talk.
Y'all need to take him out, put him behind a desk or something, get his mind right, cause he gonna kill somebody out here.
And that's where it comes. And that's where I be thinking about as far as police officers. That's why I know they carry themselves with a gangster code.
Yeah.
It's like you know your man doing wrong, but fuck it, I got my man back any fucking way. That's a gangster fucking code, ain't it?
Yeah.
My
Yeah, it
man
is.
putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? He doing what he's supposed to do out here. He might not be doing it by the book, but I got my man back anyway. That's some gangster shit. And that's exactly how they carry it. That's how they carry it in the street. But I was thinking about another perspective the other day. I was reading this article. Like, I was thinking about that bad apples perspective as far as police officers and shit. Like, think about this right. I'm gonna real quick. Imagine if pilots, people who fly planes, imagine if we had bad apples as pilots. That shit won't fly, right?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been
no pun intended, though.
So
It
why
been some.
should we accept bad apples as police officers? Because I'm looking at them motherfuckers as the same. I need you to protect my life, protect me. As far as a pilot, I need you to get me to my destination. We can't afford to have no bad apples. That's my perspective on police officers. It's like, if you know there's bad apples in there, we got to get them motherfuckers out. Y'all know who they are.
Yeah.
They be just taking a position up, well, I'm just protecting me and my own job, and they're not saying shit. I swear to God, if they started calling out their own, we'd start getting to the resolution of what we looking for as black men, as far as like, we just want fairness. We ain't looking for y'all to just give us no way. We just want to, just be fair with me.
Same
You know what
way
I'm saying?
they got body cameras and all that. All right, so you got the body cameras rolling every time they do something.
Man,
so
them
what
body
should
cameras
so what should be
bullshit.
happening is those body cams every time they make an arrest or they make a stop, all of that footage should be getting reviewed to
Real
make
talk.
sure that they're doing the proper steps that they supposed to do as officers, and if they're not, pull them out. You feel what I'm saying? Pull them out, time out. You gotta go back there with police school and learn how
All
to come
that,
out here
man.
and do your
Square
job
one.
right. You feel what I'm saying?
Taking pay, all that. They need to do
Like-
but I'm finding that ain't the case, man. They just
And
put
then-
them on
and look.
administrative leave. They still getting their paycheck while they did a little investigation,
Right.
and they beat whatever the fuck was going on.
Fact.
You
And
know what
they
I'm saying?
always beat
Time
it.
passed, and they beat the shit.
Because
And
they
I'm-
got
fucked
good
up.
lawyers. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
just-
you know what it is? No, what it is as far as Baltimore
Because the
City,
lawyers is they co-workers.
No, that's what it. No, they linked up with the state's attorney's office.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's what
that's
it
what I'm
is.
saying, yeah.
Once Baltimore City Police and
The
state's attorney
prosecution is they
break
co-workers.
their link, yo, they gonna start holding police officers accountable for when they shoot a nigga. No, you going to court for murder, my nigga. You ain't linked up with state's attorney no more. So you ain't got the benefit of the doubt like they do right now, because Baltimore City Police are linked with the state's attorney's office. So it's like they already get the benefit of the doubt when you go to court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they building a case against you along with them. If they can break that mold in Baltimore City, where state's attorney stands alone, Baltimore City Police is its own entity, I guarantee you, a lot of these cases won't go to where they go, yo.
That come with
people
voting.
but it come with education, come with reading. People don't know that.
You gotta vote. You
That
you
too.
vote for your state's attorney.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
that's
saying? So
the-
you
the
got
link between state's attorney
you
and police, they
got
break that.
vote for the right people, but also it ain't like a lot of people say you gotta vote, and all right, I get it, but also no, because we all know that at the end of the day, most of the big companies, big pharma, all these big insurance companies, they funding campaigns for these
talk.
officials to,
Oh, yeah.
to become who they become, and then guess what? Them people owe them favors. So at the end of the day, if we want things to change, not only do we gotta start, I would start voting, but also like even if you don't have money, like cause I talk to different people, foreign people, all that. So Africa, you told me like you might not have no money, cause at the end of the day, like they pay for a table or donate to $25,000 tables and all that. You feel what I'm saying? But you can also like possibly volunteer to help out with a campaign. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta start getting your foot in the door and start voicing your opinion to the right people and getting them. We gotta start getting behind the right people and
That's
putting
what it's
our
about,
money
bro.
behind them and all our energy behind getting the right people in office, so that when they do get in office, they owe us a favor, flat out. And if you don't give us the favor, we're gonna get you up out of there.
Start there, man.
We put you there, we'll take you out of there.
Yo, my man on here
That's
dropping
all it
jewels
is,
out this
too.
motherfucker.
You know,
That's real talk, though, man. I feel that. I mean, these people, Black Lives Matter. How much do it matter? Are you willing to put the action behind the voice? That's where it is, and that's what they say about black people. We do all the chatty and all that. We loud, but where our action at? Once we start putting action behind our talk, man, we'll have much better results and outcomes.
definitely
than
gotta
what we
stop
have.
killing one another.
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
what I'm gonna tell you.
That's a whole nother conversation
but
right
that's a whole
there,
nother
so you know what I'm
conversation,
saying?
but that's not the conversation I want to have right now. What I want
Yeah.
to say is, and you want to know another thing that piggybacks off of you saying being chatty? Motherfuckers are so quick to try and cancel a motherfucker.
Oh,
You niggas can't focus on the damn goal, yo.
But you won't
And I'm not even gonna
cancel-
I ain't gonna put no names out there, and I ain't gonna put no situations out there. But that cancel shit gotta stop, yo. That shit phony, yo. I'm gonna tell you that shit phony right now because every human make mistakes, yo.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
And just because you think it's a mistake, it may not even be a mistake. You see what I'm saying? And it may not be false. It may be the truth. And that's all I'm gonna really say about it.
It's all about perspective.
And no way am I or do I promote violence. But at the end of the day, you're in a heartbeat kill a black brother because he owe you $50 or something like that. But ain't gonna do nothing to the police officer that just beat you up in the alley,
Nothing.
made you pull your pants down, embarrassed you in front of everybody on the block. Locked you up for something you ain't supposed to get locked up for. You ain't gonna run outside and beat him up. You ain't gonna put no hands on the police. You ain't gonna shoot no police officers for disrespecting you. But as soon as somebody says something wrong about you, or owe you a couple dollars or something, you quick to put them in the ground. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, it just be like that. All that ain't even worth it because you ain't putting that energy in the right spot. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Channel that energy, man.
You want to go be a killer? You want to go be a killer? Go in the military. You feel what I'm saying? Go
Right.
kill something for real, but
Go kill something that's really trying to kill you.
It ain't no
Man,
fun.
make a
It
couple
ain't no
dollars.
fun when it's another gun pointed at you. You
It
feel
ain't.
what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just like somebody might owe you $50, and he might have carried you about the $50. He might got $50 and owe you that bread, but at the end of the day, you learned the lesson. Don't deal with yo no more. Keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? Don't deal with yo. Keep it moving. Now you free. You ain't locked up about the situation. You're gonna get your money back. It's not gonna take long to get your money back. Like you gonna cost yourself more money trying to bail out, pay for a lawyer, feed yourself while you locked up. Then you might got family you can't take care of, all because you killed somebody over a couple dollars. And it costs you way more than that. So it's just like at the end of the day, stop. Think about what you doing. Like at the end of the day, like I understand. You feel what I'm saying? Yo might made you mad, or somebody might hurt your pride out here. Hurt your pride. Everybody know you. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, like everybody gonna see you charge up. Everybody gonna see you free, and you still living doing what you doing. And 9 times out of 10, the person that did you cruddy or owed you some money is still in the same situation they was in when they did you cruddy and owed you some money, because that's just their nature. So it's just like don't never trick yourself out the streets or trick yourself out of getting somewhere in life because you ain't think. And that's what kind of my book is about. It got killing in it and all that, but it's not about going and doing that. It's about reading that and then understanding what went wrong in these situations, and what could you have did better? What could they have done better in that situation, and not even put themselves in a situation? A lot of times we just gotta wake up, stop being so high and drunk and just moving and doing whatever you doing, man. Wake up, sober up a little bit. There ain't nothing wrong with sobering up. Like I ain't gonna lie, I smoke a lot of weed all day long. I smoke weed. I go overseas. I went to Italy. Ain't no weed over there. I'm all on weed maps looking for weed. Ain't no weed over there. That's 2 weeks, no weed. You feel what I'm saying?
There's no weed in Italy?
No, hell no.
Wow.
No weed in Italy. Ain't no Uber neither. They ain't playing no games. You can't catch no Ubers. That's a $2,000 fine if somebody out there doing Uber or something. Like,
wow.
They don't play that.
So how you get around?
Cabs. But my man, he live out there, so I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? Jump in the car, we riding around for real. But it's just like, it's nothing wrong with being sober. You feel what I'm saying? That's my main thing. Like, I ain't smoked no weed for 2 weeks. Felt good. Didn't even have no urge to smoke no weed when I come back. Like, I love going over there now because it's just like, all right, it's like you get a break from all that other stuff. And that's why I encourage people to leave where you at. Cause your life cycle gonna change. Like, a lot of times we come outside getting the daily routines of bad habits.
Right.
But when you start going other places, you no longer have them bad habits in front of you, and you really see who you are and find out what you made of and become something.
What you said, but you see that you seen something. You went somewhere, you seen something different over than these. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people in the city, all they know is East and West Baltimore, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I encourage them to go out, even if you can't afford to leave East. If you can't afford to leave Maryland, go out Columbia. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Go out PG or something. You feel me?
Right.
Experience. You feel what I'm saying?
Something different because it's all different.
Yeah, it really
Like,
is.
go get you a girl out PG or go get you a dude out PG that came up in a different environment or something that can teach you something like. Like,
that's how you open your brain.
Just
That's how you
well
open up
rounded.
different
yeah,
parts
like,
of your
you
mind.
ain't gotta close yourself to the same neighborhood, same everything. Like, yeah,
That's important.
broaden your
I'm glad you brought that up,
horizon.
man. That's
Broaden your
important.
horizon.
Real important, man. I'm glad you brought that up, brother. For real.
Yeah, but sorry, let me piggyback off of what y'all was saying before I lose the thought. First and foremost, let me address this about when you said, you know what I mean, ain't nothing wrong being sober. I am on a 60-day detox. This is day 5. I'm holding strong.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers keep passing me blunts and shit. I've been smacking the bitches away like my tumbo. All right? But first and foremost, I'm going to say statute of limitations. But when I was a younger kid out here running wild, you know what I mean, doing what I do, I'm going to tell you what my OG told me. Early in the game, I got burnt, of course. Motherfucker told me, oh, I got you back. You know what I mean? I'm going to pay you back double or whatever. Nigga ran off. You feel me? I'm like, yo, I'm going to kill this nigga. Like maybe $50. Yeah, you talking about $50. It's funny because that brought the story in my head. I'm about to kill this nigga. You feel me? And my OG just laughed at me, yo. He like, yo, that ain't a loss, little man. That's a lesson.
Right.
Yo, did you hear the 10 crack commandments from Biggie? Nigga, you ain't supposed to get nigga. You get somebody something on the arm, that shit gone. You know what I mean? That shit ain't coming back. And yo,
Don't get somebody something you
Right.
can't afford to lose.
Exactly.
Then you won't get so
That's where it
mad.
starts.
And to be honest with you, blame yourself before you blame that man, because 9 times out of 10 you knew that man was gonna fuck
Yes,
your bread
sir.
up.
Gone on
Blame
a nigga.
You was
yourself.
on the fence from the jump, but you trying to make a play.
You feel what I'm saying?
was
Blame
big hot.
yourself. Like, just understand, like, did I knew you feel me, be doing that. Like, you feel me? Like, understand what you doing, yo. Like, don't just get mad because you knew you did something you weren't supposed to do, and that's what people be doing too. Like, you don't do something you know you ain't supposed to do, then get mad because it went left.
They ain't
It
go
went
your
left.
way.
That kind of sounds like Jada Pinkett Entanglement.
Woo! I see what you did right there. She sprinkled that in there.
You talking about August?
Yeah,
he a
what's
clown.
your-
I ain't
what's
gonna
your
lie, he
opinion?
a straight clown, man.
Thank
Keep
you.
it real with you. I might told my homeboy, like, yeah, I be putting it in Jada. You feel
Might
what I'm
say it
saying?
to your
But as
homeboy.
far as me coming out on national TV and all that, just to say that I was hitting Jada, like, all right, like,
Yeah.
you a clown. You feel me?
Yeah.
In my eyes, you kissing tell ass nigga for real. Like, girls don't like that, yo. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Keep that to yourself. Like,
That was my angle. That
and
was
then,
my thing.
and
That
then
was my
Will,
angle.
I know Will he want to put hands on that man because
Now they forced to say.
not
they forced
only
to talk about.
not only did he already know that, and not only is this old, but like now you bringing this out, yo, like, yeah, man, I should smack you in the back of your head, boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Talking
That
about, yeah, man, now you trying to make me look crazy for
was,
real.
Then
It's
you
just
make
like,
me bring my wife out here. I got
yeah,
talking about it. Nobody was even talking
yeah,
about that at all.
and then they laughing about it, saying like this was an old situation.
Yeah,
so
but that's what I was trying to tell
why
him.
yo just coming out, and to me he only doing that cause nobody care nothing about no August Alsina right now. And no offense to the man or nothing, but nobody been asking about him, and nobody listening to your music. So the best way to get back out there and people to listen to your music now is to say, "Oh, I was fucking Jada."
Right,
Now
and then he got an
I'ma
album
drop-
coming out.
Yeah,
That's what made me
now
call
I'm
him
gonna
a
drop
clown.
some music. Everybody go listen. Maybe I said something about it on
I
there.
don't like
Maybe
those
I
kinda
didn't.
angles.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just
like
like that was
personally, I think he a talented
that was a
guy.
meatball
I
move.
think he's
for-
talented enough
real.
where he didn't even have to go there. You understand what I'm saying? So for him to even put that out there, I'm like what was the reason for all of that? Now, so like you said, this ain't new. This was old information. And granted, Angela asked the question, but as a man, you know how to maneuver around certain questions. You choose to go into detail about certain shit, especially when it comes to a woman.
He probably called up, told her he wanted to have a conversation about that.
Man, listen, the bottom line, I think this what happened. Like
she would have never took the interview.
Because we had this conversation last week.
Who is that?
Right. Yeah, we went deep last week. We went in this last week, and like I was saying, what it was, hey, August, you knew the situation, what it was. She ain't leaving Will. You fell in love with her. She wasn't with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because then she say he broke it off. Anytime a nigga breaks something like that off, is because he ain't getting what he wanted.
Yeah,
all that nigga wanted, he wanted more than what
Will
she could give the nigga.
Will came back.
Yeah. So he got in his feelings, and you'll start talking.
The little boy man.
That is what created all of this. Jada, she shouldn't even have to be talking about none of this shit.
Right.
Yo, forced the hand. Young fellas, just beware. When you get with an old woman, man, it might not be for you.
She gonna put it on you.
Yeah, she definitely gonna do that.
Don't tell.
Don't tell. Every young dude, ain't old women. Older women might not be for you. Man.
Now everybody know August Alsina, right?
Man, the women, he doomed.
That is a fact.
He
gonna talk about some pussy. You know he gonna talk about.
He get any young chick, they different. But as far as a grown woman,
don't talk about no young chicks neither, man. Keep that to yourself, yo. Let them tell. Let the girl tell. Like you feel what I'm saying?
I'm talking about as far as him being able to maneuver after the fact. After all this is now.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna maneuver amongst the women now? Grown women ain't gonna really get they know what it is.
Especially not now with no clout.
Him getting pussy's not gonna change.
You don't think so?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Well, it'll be for just that.
If a bitch want to get pussy, she not getting pussy because he answered the question honestly.
I guess you're right. I gotta believe that. I guess you're right. Yeah, the way the world work.
Who the fuck doing that?
I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It's just fucked up.
I don't give a fuck, especially if I'm feeling you. I don't give a fuck what you did. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So his at the end of the day, if anything, now it being confirmed that he was fucking Jada is if it's gonna add to his motherfucking his shit. Because at the end of the day, he left Jada alone. Jada will still go for another ride.
If it's like
I don't think so. Not that he's old.
Oh, she would.
Talk a lot.
She would. That little young whippersnapper was putting something on her. Jada would most definitely answer the fucking phone if August called.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think he putting nothing on her because she ain't come out and say nothing. He did. You feel me?
Because she couldn't.
He was pussy.
Gag water vibes.
He was pussy.
She had to keep it light.
She couldn't. But she ain't come out disrespecting that man. Think about it.
No, she did. She did though.
She didn't come out disrespecting him. If that was a situation where he was whack or he was a clown or she ain't have no respect for him, she could have really went in on a nigga with her husband on the show.
True.
But she had mad respect for him and basically validated what it is that he said. And then kept it real and said, he stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day...
I try to look for the lessons out the whole situation and just, that understand, fellas, like, if you choose to deal with a woman who got a situation... Just deal with the situation for what it is. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey,
don't get into what she got going on with her man, what's going on that trying to get in the middle of that. Just deal with what you got there. She's willing, basically, you getting clearly she's showing you what she want, but what happens is niggas getting their feelings.
Facts.
And that's the shit that happened. And we shouldn't be getting our feelings, fellas, when you be dealing with women with situations. That's why women with situations. I got to be specific. You can't get in your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? If she choose to want more, cool. But if you put it on her, like, hey, look, I'm gonna do this, and she saying that she not with that, that's what it is. I'm feeling that this whole August, she wasn't with it. He got in his feelings, and now all this.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking everything was going good, but then her and Will got back, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? They started talking back with each other, and then he wasn't liking that.
Yeah, that's
so then that's when he like,
all
right, I'm gonna go ahead and probably left her cool. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so she thought everything was cool, And then probably 2-3 years later, you'll coming out talking about, oh, I was doing this with her, and I'm all listening. Like, come on, yo.
He
like,
didn't come out talking about it. He was asked, and he just answered honestly.
Man, but he answered
man,
honestly,
the whole interview was pretty much
that
about that. He pretty much came on the interview to say
they didn't want to hear about his album.
Nobody cared about that album.
What I'm gonna tell you what should happen. Jada Pinkett, you better get to the trademark office and fucking copyright entanglement. Cause everybody's saying that
real
shit.
talk.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
You want to get to the bag, copyright. Well, y'all already to the fucking bag,
Right.
but shit.
They need to come out with a movie.
Yeah, yo, because that shit caught fire.
Come out with a movie so we can see what really happened.
The Entanglement movie definitely coming out.
Yeah.
Yo,
Reach out to Jada and ask her to write her movie.
All right.
Entanglement definitely coming out within the next year and a half.
I got good entanglement stories. All right.
You might as well get started.
You have good entanglement stories?
Yeah.
In real life entanglement stories?
I ain't ready getting into all that. I ain't August Alsina. What they call him? What she called him? Augie. I ain't Augie.
Wow. Oh man, she calling that man Augie, yo.
I ain't
Even
Augie.
Will was
You
calling
got
that nigga
nicknames
now. Will was calling that nigga that. Hey, what's up? What y'all think about the new verse? Y'all know DMX and what y'all think about the new verses this week? You know DMX and motherfucking Snoop on that this week show.
I think it's gonna be close.
That's two different vibes.
It's two different vibes, but like I was just explaining to some people the other day, I feel like when it comes to that verses and you going head to head, it come down to the bars.
I said
like people really start listening to your bars and start critiquing the music rather than the beat, rather than the hook. Now it's really like, you feel me?
The bars, your structure of the music that you put
that's
out
just
too.
that's just like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big Fab fan, big Jadakiss fan, but Jadakiss made me, when they went up against each other, he kind of made me look at Fab different when I start listening to the music. Just because of the bars, I'm hearing the bars. It's a whole nother type of vibe when Jada come on
songs.
and
it's
when
like
Fab come on.
And Jada was fucking drunk as shit.
That versus would have had you thinking that Fab wasn't who he really is.
Shout out my man Jada. He copped the book.
That's the new Jada
man. Jada Kiss copped the book.
Oh, that's Shout out to Kiss, man.
Let me
top 5.
Shout out my man Jada, man.
That's his top 5.
You feel me?
You feel me? Hey. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It comes down to the bars. But this is what I explained to him.
DMX gonna win that though.
That was both. There was a time. This is a good match because there was a time when both of these guys was the top rapper out. Like one of both of these guys had the MVP of rap award before. But this is the difference. DMX can do certain songs that Snoop can't do. DMX is probably one of the forefathers of that Pain music. You feel me? Snoop don't got none of that.
That's what I'm saying. The Pain going hit before that other.
I agree with that.
It's the deal double jizzle.
Yo,
dropping songs like, get out of here, man. X gonna come give it to you.
One, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. This shit is over.
And then the crazy thing is,
when slipping come on, it's over.
It's Doug versus Doug. You feel me? And DMX is like a pit bull, and Snoop was trying to portray himself as like a Doberman or something like that.
He looked like a Doberman in the
film. Yeah, he do. But at the end of the day, that pit bull gonna eat him up.
Yeah.
That pit bull gonna eat him up.
That's what I said. I'm like, it's gonna be close to about round 13, 14, and this shit gonna get ugly.
I ain't gonna lie, cause Snoop gonna be playing all that pimp music and this and that, and DMX gonna be playing that. As soon as he put the Rough Riders anthem on, it's over. As soon as he gets started, it's over. I'm just saying, it's gonna be over.
Snoop gonna play Gin and Juice, and then here comes Rough Riders.
And people gonna be going with that vibe, rolling down the street. Everybody gonna be like, yeah,
but watch this.
And it's a rap. It's gonna be a rap.
Hey, but why? It's gonna go like this. It's gonna be like this. So then you think Snoop gonna be coming back? He gonna play the Pharrell joint like I just wanna love you. Like, oh, I got the chicks on. Then you gonna hear da na 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 na, da na na na, right? La 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 la. This shit gonna be over again.
What you really want from a nigga?
Niggas gonna really find out how good of an artist DMX was during this versus battle. Niggas gonna be like, wow, he really better.
My man X, like, granted, X got his little issues or whatever, but X is a talented artist,
Man,
yo. Like
that's natural
ain't
talent right
ain't,
there.
Ain't no, you feel me?
Yeah, that's natural
He
talent right
gonna
there.
blow
too.
that out the water. I ain't gonna lie, and that's when a
Yeah.
lot of people. Gonna
I hope
start
they be
respecting
together
him.
though. I hope the verses is set up like the Beanie.
I think that's the new format.
No,
Fab
yeah, I think
and,
they doing
Jada,
it like that. I think
where they gonna be in the
doing it
same
like that. I think they
studio.
doing it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can actually sing along with your tracks. I just like the interaction like that.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
hot. That's
As
hot. I'm
opposed
glad they
to-
did that.
As opposed to you on your live and they on their live.
Yeah,
and
that
y'all
was
trying to get
weak.
the volume
No,
right.
that was weak.
That's
After the
old-
Teddy Riley
that's
shit, they
old
were like, no
version
more of
now.
that.
Yeah, that just they ain't doing that no more. Y'all got to be in the same place. Y'all got enough time to set all that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
They got
Y'all can be there.
they got all the resources to make
Hell
it look
yeah.
better. At least if you go on quarantine and give us a show,
Y'all
give
be
us
giving
a
people
show.
a week advance notice and shit. Ain't no way in the world y'all should be showing up on each
I
other.
still think the Beanie Man in them one. I think that was one of the hottest ones.
That
though,
was
yo.
one of the hot to me.
I
These
ain't
niggas got
watched
the
one.
battle.
I ain't
That shit
watched
was
that one.
too fire.
Yo,
too
that Beanie
fire.
I ain't
Man.
watched the
Yo,
Beanie
these
Man
niggas got the battle.
Bounty-
It was
Yo.
Beanie Man and who?
Bounty Killer.
Bounty Killer. Yeah,
Man, that was
Yo.
dope.
these niggas.
Yo,
I ain't a reggae guy. That's probably
nah,
what
they
it
was
is.
going at it.
Yo.
Yo,
I should have
These
watched.
niggas, so at the end they started running the track right. These niggas really got the battling.
For
'Cause
real?
Beanie Man really just called him out on some funny ass shit. Like, yo, I killed Bounty Killer. You just see Bounty Killer look around like, oh, give me the mic back. Yo, and these niggas started
man.
going back and forth. Yo, the shit was hard. Too
that
hard.
thing was hard. The police came and everything. They put the police out.
For real?
Yeah, they tried to shut
Oh,
him down. Like,
that's
nah.
one of the best ones, yo. Easy.
Yeah, Beanie Man was like, "No, we ain't doing that." You was like, "You really?" He told the police, "Like, you really want to play yourself on camera right here? We got millions of people watching." Man, they rolled out. They kept doing that thing, man. I'm like, yeah,
One of the
keep
best
going.
ones. Easy.
Yeah, that was one of the best ones.
Why
right
the
there.
police came in there?
I don't know. I think it was because they was in Jamaica.
Why do they
at the
always
time,
come?
and I don't know what the COVID-19 laws was in Jamaica because it was like
Oh.
you could tell it was like 20 people in
There's
the
a lot of
studio.
people in there.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that had something to do with it, but they kept going.
Right.
They kept going though.
So how about this? What do y'all think about the 50 Cent T.I. one?
Man, I
50.
just don't.
I think
don't
50
think
will
that was
walk-
a good
50
one.
go out
Tsunami the
once
fuck out of
again,
T.I.
bars,
T.I.
yo.
will win. T.I.
It
But
go
again,
back
it
to
go back to
bars.
not only it go back to bars
You
and
think
it go
T.I.
back to
will win?
lineup.
You said
Man,
T.I.
T.I.'s catalog is
commercial
what
ass
50.
Fuck out of here.
T.I. Hold. Oh, I'm listen.
Yo,
Hey.
I
crazy.
stand on that,
Give me
yo.
that sound. Let me get back to my sound.
T.I.'s catalog
Get outta
versus
here,
50
man.
catalog.
I don't know, man.
First and foremost,
Get outta here.
I like lyricists, and y'all really just sit here and tell me 50 is a better lyricist than T.I.?
He got
T.I.
way more real feel.
I ain't
He
gonna
got way
lie,
more hits
I
than
ain't gonna
T.I.
lie.
Lyrics-
He don't have way more
already-
hits, but
I already
he got
did
strong.
first song. I already did first song for first song, and like T.I. first song he really popped up on was like 24s.
Man,
Money, cause,
yo, that whole trap music, that whole trap music album was hard. But
but that's his
all
first
50
song.
gonna play is
And then what was 50?
Get Rich or Die. Anything
what
with
was
Get Rich or Die
50
trying.
Cent first song he really popped up? Was it?
How to Rob was his
How to
first
Rob
song that
was
really
a-
jumped out there, but then
but
what
Many
splashed
Men-
him was Wankster.
Wankster,
Yeah,
Many Men.
Yeah,
like,
and then you what?
all 50 gonna play.
Like,
All 50 gonna play is anything from Get Rich or Die trying.
Hey, listen,
bro, you tripping.
Listen, I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna just
T.I.
give it
whole
to you.
catalog can't even
I'm
mess
gonna
with
give you
that
the
album.
sound. I'm gonna give you the sound.
album is a banger all the way through.
Cause and go. That's how all my niggas roll. Then you got a nigga that say, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't no kin of mine. What make you think that I won't run up
50
on you
is
with
not
the
a-
nine? You
Nah.
feel what I'm saying? Like,
Tip is
get
a
out of
flip.
here,
Watch
man.
this.
T.I. is
Hey,
a
50 got.
alright, so look,
this is
Hey,
my
listen,
thing.
shout out
T.I. is a
50 Cent
lyricist, man.
because his
I
name
fuck with
Curtis,
50.
just like me.
Now,
So,
I fuck with 50.
I'm
Don't
on
get me
50
wrong,
Cent
but
side all
50
day
ain't no
long,
lyricist.
man.
50
Hey,
Cent
Charlie,
is
who you think gonna win that versus?
What?
Who you think?
between T.I. and 50 Cent,
Yeah.
if they went at it,
Yeah,
20 songs,
yeah.
T.I.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that.
man.
I know lyricists. I know
gonna have to
lyricists.
No, I respect it,
And
though.
50
People
ain't
want
no
to call
lyricist.
in
Respect
for
it.
that one, man.
50
We got to
ain't
get
no
a vote or
lyricist, man.
something.
50 gonna get the 7 songs, and he gonna play this. What 50 gonna play after the 7th song? We going 20 songs. After the 7th, 8th song, what he gonna play?
It's 17 songs on Get Rich or Die Trying. All of them shit's hard.
all of them blowing
And that in
T.I.
itself,
songs
that's
out
what
the
I'm
water.
talking about, bro. The whole if you gotta play songs off the same album, yo,
It's one of the
T.I.
best
got
albums
so
of all
many-
time. It's one of the best albums of all time. It's in the top 5.
That's my
All
opinion. That's
time.
just my opinion.
All time.
And I fuck with 50, but I'm talking about
What
I'm
up,
talking about-
cuz? What up, thug?
T.I.
What up,
catalog.
blood? What up, gangsta?
If we talk about catalog,
You don't hear that.
T.I.'s catalog
too many hard
is way
songs.
better than motherfucking.
Many,
Say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. No, that's a semi-auto and a vest on my chest. Come on,
Right.
shorty.
Man, that's
Right.
a
Oh,
good
shit.
song,
He
man.
got guns the size of Lil Bow Wow. You know what I mean?
Man, shit.
Don't put the
T.I.
mixtape
ain't
shit.
never-
Don't
T.I.
put
ain't
the
never been
mixtape shit in
dragged
there.
like that. Yo, the
Man,
mixtape
shit.
shit off. It's over.
I smell pussy. Is that you,
T.I.?
Ja? T.I. don't got that.
smell pussy.
T.I. don't got
That
Hey,
that.
look, we can do a T.I. 50 Cent verses right now for the 5. You want to go 5 for 5 real quick? We can do a T.I. 50. I got
5
T.I.
for
You got
5.
y'all come up
50
with
gonna
50.
blow it out
Y'all
the
come
water.
up. I'm gonna come.
50 gonna blow it out the water.
Man, and see the thing is, we gonna go on 5 songs, and y'all can go the whole Get Rich or Die Trying, because that's all he got.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's all 50 got. Is
Time out.
Get Rich or Die-
T.I. hardest
and what
song
was the name
was
of his al-
You
what
Can
was the
Get
album after
Whatever
that?
You Like. That
Oh,
man,
man.
that's the main one
Nah,
on
see, y'all ain't
everybody
thinking.
like, man.
Y'all ain't
That's
thinking.
that's all
I could pick
think
5
about.
songs that ain't gonna get Rich or Die Trying, and it's gonna slide T.I.
Right.
Watch this.
All right. I'm trying to
Man,
think
what's
real
the
quick.
song he got with the Magic Stack? That's gonna blow T.I. Any that's a commercial song too, and that's gonna blow T.I. commercial songs. I got the Magic
Clickety clank,
Stack.
clickety clank. Us go down in my piggy bank.
Right?
What?
That
He
Magic
killed
Stick
Joe.
that-
Yo,
I got
yo,
the
went all the way
Magic
in on
Stick.
my man Jada for that. Yo, I was like, oh, you know, Jada, one of my
Man,
favorite all-time
shit,
rappers.
Man, y'all about to. Man, I'm trying to tell you, yo.
T.I.
I
though.
give you, yo. T.I.'s a lyricist.
Watch
I ain't
this.
saying-
Well, hold on,
I
watch
ain't
this,
no
Tiny.
offense
Watch
to
this,
T.I.
Tiny.
Alright.
I just come from the poet's park.
Come on, man.
Man, you playing up. Yo,
I got
yo,
It's a
intro
song.
music. Yo, intro music harder than T.I. shit.
I just
T.I. ain't even got nothing for that.
Yeah.
legal or
I see my man Uncle V in
I
the
never
building.
took a straight path nowhere.
Shout out
Life's
to
full of
Uncle
twists
V,
and
that's
turns,
my
bumps
barber.
and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers. It's hard to
Come
get
on,
a start
shorty.
in these
You
parts
not gonna
without
do 50
paper,
like that,
homie.
yo.
I grew up in hell, a block away from heaven. That corner 15 minutes and move a 7. Pure snow, bang it then watch it go. Occupational options, get some blow up.
One of the best shows. Yo,
Right.
come on, man.
You doing okay? So all right, okay, we doing smooth shit. Okay, since you doing a smooth one, let me
I'm
get, can I
just
get a
saying.
smooth one?
What's up?
All right, real quick.
That's not fucking with Power Thing.
Come on, y'all, he went smooth.
I ain't gonna lie. This wouldn't have been something I'd be bumping in my car real loud though.
Right.
You feel me? I'm probably in the T.I. fan. That's probably what it is.
What's our
I mean, because you went with the 50 soundtrack to Power. I tried to get something equivalent. You
We
know what I'm saying?
he gonna give you something
Lyrics.
real now. He gonna give you something
The
real
dark
now.
brings you back
And
to
I'm not
being
and I'm not
checked.
and I'm not doing Get Rich or
Maybe
Die
even
Trying.
before
I'm
that.
gonna teach him a lesson real quick.
Right?
Maybe our black skin in the jungle is camouflage. In the jungle, the white of your eyes can give you away.
T.I. not on. Yo, he
Or
not
expose
fucking
you
with
to
this
a
nigga,
predator.
yo.
A smile could get you killed.
That's the beat drop.
Like the fire needs the air.
Yeah.
I won't burn.
Oh man, that's blowing that out the water if you talking about something smooth.
I need you to hate, so I can use you for your
I like this track, but
Yeah.
You know,
I won't
More
burn
shorty.
Yeah,
Yo,
this
this
got
boy,
vibe
this boy
right
different
here.
right here.
That's another vibe
Different right here.
feel it.
Let it drop.
America got a thing for the skinks. They love me. Black Chuckers, Black Scully, leather Pele Pele. I take spit over rainbow. I'm a vandal, got that silver duct tape on my. The women in my life bring confusion. So like Nino and New Jack, I holla cancel that. Look at me. This is the life I chose. Surround me so cold, man, my heart done froze. I build an empire on a loader. Don't know I'm the weatherman. I take that and make that. Sit back, watch it turn the dough, watch it go out the door. After you know, homie, I'm just dreaming, speed scheming. I finna live the good life. The fiends are just fiending. Nice to meet, so you can't see the penitentiary.
Let you drag though. I'm gonna let you drag. I'm gonna let you drag, bro.
You could try one more T.I. song, but it just don't. It don't hit. It hit different.
Okay.
It's- Rubber
See,
band.
but we was leaving the first albums off. Cause I don't count that. No, I don't count that very first.
No. Let them play that.
Okay.
Now that let you play his first
Okay.
album.
Okay.
Blow him out the water. Blow him out the water. You said lyricist? All right, let him let the buzz go. Let him let the buzz go a little bit.
I got it. That was my shit though.
Yeah.
And niggas in the South wasn't about lyrics. And this shit,
Yeah, he brought the lyrics to the
I'm
South.
saying, man. Like,
He ain't fucking
and
with
this
them New
shit
York
was
lyrics.
10 years before that track. Young tip. It's young tip. You know what I mean? I ain't, man. I just had to go back. I just had to go back on one.
I understand, but guess what? Guess what's about to happen to you?
right there,
Guess
bro.
what's about to happen to
Blow him
you?
out the water one more
Broski.
time. Yeah, many men wish that upon me. Blood in my eye, dog,
And I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas want to get loud with it.
I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. These pussy niggas put money on my head. Gone, get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rhyme, something special happen every time. I'm the greatest, something like Ali in his prime. I walk the block with the bundles. I've been knocked on the humble. Swing the ox when I rumble. Show your ass with my gun do. Gotta tip a nigga, go ahead, lose your head. Turn your back on me, get clapped and lose your legs. I walk around, gun on my waist, chip on my shoulder, till I bust a clip in your face. Post to this beef ain't over. Many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men. Many men wish death. Sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain.
Like I said.
Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. You feel me? Life gotta be easy, cause death is hard.
Okay.
It'll leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred.
Fucking classic, nigga. Listen to what he's saying in this fucking song, nigga. Be easy, nigga.
22 and a vet in the game. Say I'm a super cool, still a threat at the same time. Rhyme about the times I invested in the pleasure and pain. Every aspect of the game. I'm the answer to your prayers if you're praying for
Be
change.
easy is a fucking classic, yo. This young tip. Y'all going to old 50. I ain't even got the old tip. I'm still on young tip. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to show y'all
I had a
catalog.
hard ass mixtape. I think it was called Me. That shit was hard as shit. I ain't gonna lie. But that tip,
One of the great
his
challenges
voice ain't got nothing.
is knowing
50
enough.
50 voice more powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I
than
got.
his on the
I mean,
track.
yeah.
This shit ain't hitting like your shit is, man. My man 50, man, put
All
the
right.
words.
So you want to go early? You want to go early?
Yo, whipping style, boy. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
T ain't got nothing like this.
Right.
R.I.P. enough of that shit. It's time to OD. One time.
But y'all can check it how you want it. Word.
Hey yo, the bottom line is, I'm a crook with a deal. If my record don't sell, I'm a rob and steal. You better recognize, nigga, I'm straight from the street. These industry niggas is starting to look like something to eat. I snatch Kim, tell Puff, you wanna see her again? Dance your ass down to the nearest ATM. I have dreams of fucking the R&B bitch, but I wake up early and bounce with all her shit when I apply pressure. Son, it ain't even funny. I'm about to stick Bobby for some of that Whitney money. Brian McKnight, I could get the nigga anytime. Have keep sweating, staring down the barrel of my 9. Since these Harlem World niggas seem to all be fam, I put the gun to Cardan, tell him tell your man, Macy better. Come up off that watch now. I mean right now, the only excuse for being broke is being in jail. An entertainer can't make bail, he broke as hell. I rob ODB, but that'd be a waste of time. Probably have to clap him, running toss to 9. I follow Fox in the drop for 4 blocks. Plotting the jokes up for that rock, corrupt cop. What Jigga just sold, like 4 milli, got something to live for. Don't want a nigga putting foe through that Bentley coupe dough. I manhandle case like dope, get on the ground. You ain't with Mary no more, where you getting chips from now? I've been scheming on Tone and Poke since they found me. Steve, don't have to wear that platinum shit around me. I'm a klepto, not for real, son, I'm sick. I'm about to stick slick Rick for all that old school shit. Right now I'm bent, when I get like this, I don't think about to make Stevie J take off that tight ass mic. I raw pump.
Niggas ain't even know about Stevie J right there.
Nah, that's a bullshit. Nigga Tip got more tracks and more. He just got more.
Feel you, but Tip losing right now.
That nigga
Tip ain't, I mean, I ain't
that
really.
nigga Tip ain't won a song yet.
Every Tip song.
I ain't really put my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I know we was doing it.
We going off the top though. Every Tip song you got, I got a rebuttal for it.
Tip ain't won a song yet.
Oh no.
You ain't even play it.
No, don't play that.
No,
Don't play. You lost that one right there.
No.
I know what song you need to play, but you ain't play it.
I mean,
you want me to help you out, bro?
Nah, I'm cool.
I got one for you.
I see. If we
let me
see
tell
like
you.
we did last week, we had a minute, right?
Yeah.
We had like 10 minutes. We got our tracks together.
Right.
I'm just going up the fly right. I can't really.
Let me help you out, bro.
You gonna help me
You
out?
play whatever you like, yo. You gotta play.
Nah, I don't like
that. He
that.
might win that one. He might win whatever you like, yo.
I mean,
That's a hit, yo. Whatever you like, you can get whatever you like. Yeah.
Nah,
that's his best bet. He ain't got it. Tip just ain't. That's when it comes to you. Like I said, you gonna start listening to them buzz and his buzz, where he putting his words together and all that. And he ain't fucking with 50.
I'm trying to think of.
I shoveled snow to 50 when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. It was wintertime. Snow on the ground. I went outside, put my headphones on, was shoveling snow to Never shovel snow to Tip.
Remember this shit, nigga? When him and that nigga Tony Lowe was beefing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What's that, man?
But that ain't what you should have played, bro.
Yeah, so play a beef song from 50, man. Play Wankster. Wankster gonna blow that out the water.
That's too easy, though.
What's that, man?
This is what you
I think Tip gets too crunchy.
No, let me tell you. This is what you. Hold up. Pause that real quick, Charlie.
You should have played that.
This is what you should have played. This is what you should have played.
Yeah.
This is what you should have played.
What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, don't you know I got a key by the 3 when I church out the church band? Louis now said when I'm holding all the work, yeah. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, I know all about that. Loaded 4 on the low where the cheese at. Fresh out the jet to the jets where the cheese at. What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, what you know about that? Hey, I know all about that. See me in your city pretty, know I'm shining.
What about this? Come on now, hold up.
That was a hard song by him. I ain't gonna lie.
That was hard too.
Yeah,
Like, so we know that the niggas can
Hey,
keep
Tiny, you want me to smash that?
Smash that, yo. Smash that, yo. Smash that, yo.
Personally, I think Tip will take 50 out.
Hell
on the
no.
verses. All right, not
Hell
on the
no.
verses, yo. I
Hell
just got
no.
Tip doing
He gonna
that.
be on some Loverboy shit every song. My man 50 gonna speak that gangster shit and it's over.
Yeah, so you know.
You gonna start dragging on.
But I feel you. But watch me kill you.
50 gonna rob T.I.
I hate to have to do it, Charlie, because you my guy, yo. But I hate to have to do it to you. But here it comes.
You are now rapping with 50 Cent.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta love it.
I just wanna chill and catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby.
Girl, it's easy to love me now, but
Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me,
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty for my bands, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I'd get out and chillin' drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me?
Take it places you don't wanna go. 50, 60 stacks of moon and I'm in your town. Just some shake a booty hole, rub in the go down.
Niggas are fucking lyricists, bro. Ain't no nigga in the South spitting like Tip, yo. As far as lyrics go, a lot of niggas spitting, but they ain't spitting like, yo, I fuck with Tip. No, a lot of niggas in the South ain't spitting with Tip. In the South. Yeah, in the South. 50 ain't no real lyricist.
No, them southern bars
50's
different.
an entertainer. He not a lyricist.
No, them southern bars different from them New York bars, man. That's just all it is.
But New York lyricist bars, yeah, but 50 ain't no lyricist to me. 50's an entertainer. He ain't no
bars.
lyricist.
Why ain't 50 got no bars,
That's just
man?
me. 50 ain't no.
So right here, you know, we gave y'all a tidbit of how versus a 50 and T.I. would go. Yo, love, who you thought won that real quick match right there?
I think both 50 and T.I. have like some hits, so I'd have to hear more. I didn't go on long enough.
I mean, if we had to plan this out, like if I was prepared, like
it was good. It was getting good though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we can definitely do it. We ain't got time right now, but yeah.
I don't think Charlie was playing his in the right order though.
I wasn't. I was just going with
Scrap had it. Scrap
I
had
was on his
it.
ass,
Yeah.
I was going
We
off the
blowing
top.
every
Like,
song
you
out the
feel what I'm
water,
saying?
yo.
Like, I was just going off the top with it. You know what I'm saying? But I already know what time it is when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to lyrics versus songwriting. And Tip is the one for me. He's the better lyricist to me. You know what I'm saying? And his catalog is much better than 50 Cent. I fuck with 50. Don't get me wrong, but 50 catalog is nowhere near T.I.'s catalog. That's just my personal opinion.
No, you entitled to your opinion.
Right.
But that's
Absolutely.
the thing. That circles back to what we were talking about earlier in the show when I said you can't go off of hearsay because everybody's perspective is different. And you see how it comes full circle? Case in point. Yo, everybody's perspective is different. So if, you know, say for instance, somebody never heard either one of those artists and be like, all right, I ain't listening to the 50 Cent because Charlie said T.I. was better. Well, and then they never talked to none of us. You feel me? Then boom, you basing your opinion off of that, and the whole time somebody else feel a different way. That just goes back to, you know what I mean? That just brings everything in full circle right there and just gives you a case in point of why I mean what I say. You understand me?
I like this song though. Hold up.
You heard? That's what the New York people say.
Right. Dead ass.
Dead ass. You heard?
Mm-hmm. This was a classic right here.
This is a classic T.I. song right here. He really went, because this song you can play for dead. He went all the way. This is what made Tiny. He's still going at me, yo.
Yeah, he going at you, yo. Give him another one, yo. Give him another one, yo. This ain't it. Hey, my man Jada Dawn in the back. That ain't it, is it, Jada Dawn? No. Ain't it. Blow him out the water, Scratch. Ain't it.
I hate to have to do it to you, Charlie. You my brother, yo.
Ain't it.
That was free roses out, nigga. The spinning rims. You want to see a KO? Y'all want to see a KO?
KO.
Hold on, put me on the camera, Tiny.
Knock him out. Here we go. Here we go.
Live and direct, social loners versus 50 T.I. Y'all want to see a KO? Let's get a KO. And I ain't even had to do to give it a try.
He It's not even. You don't even wonder if it's an if or a maybe.
You hear the flex bomb.
This is the hardest record out.
I get it. I get it. Yeah. I run New York. I get it. I get it. Yeah. I took water, sold it in bottles for $2. And Coca-Cola came and bought it for beans. That's what's up. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. I write the check before the baby comes. Who the hell cares? I'm stanky rich. I'ma die trying to spin this kid. Southside's up in this. Yeah, I smell like the boat. I used to sell soap. I did play the block. Now I play on boats in the south of France, baby. Sandro Pay, get a tan. I'm already black. Rich, I'm already that. Gangster in a leg. In the hat, call that a little rap. Yeah, quit the chit chat, the bake the bread, the barber, cut your head. You're like not wanted with the kid. I get biz with the seed.
First is you played. All you played was his first album and his second album.
That's all he needed.
That's it.
That's all he needed.
Charlie, I didn't went to. I only went to Richard Johnson.
T.I. got all that music and ain't harder. That's just all it is to it.
Okay.
Okay.
You going back to the original? I try to stay away from Richard Johnson.
Okay. We're going to have to go back and get Richard Johnson tried on him.
You don't know me.
But you don't know me, nigga. You don't know. You run ATL. All right. I'm done. I gotta get my tracks. Like one thing about verses, what I've noticed, your track list and your order is important. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you can have all the hits all day long, but if your order and your track list ain't right, yeah, that don't really mean nothing.
Let me get him a phone, man.
But it's kind of starting from everybody really be starting from the beginning to end, and if you do, no matter what. My man 50 blowing T.I. out the water.
They need to go ahead and do that.
Hey, look, let me get him a Funkmaster Flex.
Real.
Let me get him a Funkmaster Flex voice.
Okay.
Let's be clear. You know, I didn't play anything off of Get Richard Johnson on purpose.
Yeah.
But you know, he keeps going back to T.I.'s first official hit album. So you know, he want to keep doing that. So let's just go ahead and be clear. You know what I mean?
Money,
right.
I can't get nothing with you, then fuck you. I'm not the
back.
Yeah.
We in here. We could get the drama poppin', we don't care. It's going down, cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how I get down.
And this is what we gonna end on.
What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? They say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Now that's a semi-auto. In the vest on my chest, I try not to say nothing. The DA might want playing court, but I wanna duck nigga down like it's a sport. Front on me, I'll cut your gun, butt your buck. Do you getting money? I can't get nothing with you, then fuck you. I'm not the type to get knocked for DWI. I'm the type to kill you connect when the coke price rise. Gangsters that bump my shit, them they know me. I grew up around some niggas that's not my homies. 100 G's, I stash it. The Mac, I blast it. These come, we dump the diesel and battery acid. This flow's been mastered. The ice, I flash it. Chooks me, I had your mama picking out your casket, bastard. I'm on the next level. Right link, baguette, bezel, Benz, pedal to the metal. Hotter than the tea kettle, blood. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up?
Ain't gonna lie, 50 blew him out the water.
Yeah, hey yo, but no, the least I can say about this shit was mad fun, yo. These verses be fun as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yo, first and foremost, what I want to say is, Tiny, yo, thank you for coming. Yo, you are a wise brother, yo.
Thank
yo,
you.
you got a lot of knowledge. You got to keep expanding on that shit because, yo, you ain't have no filler in this motherfucker. You drop big jewels. Everything made sense. Yo, it ain't all the time that we got people that come up here to be talking some shit that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people come up here and just talk their shit. Some people come up here ain't ready. Some people come up here, you know what I mean? Some people come up here, it's great. You know what I mean? But yo, yeah, you came up here and you did your thing, bro.
Thank you,
salute
man.
to you, boy.
Already.
What
Thank
am I asking? You got any shout outs, man?
Man, shout out my team, man. Shout out Lady MK. She doing her thing. Shout out Young Irk. Shout out Halo, shout out Nazi, shout out Johnny Boy, shout out G Money, shout out Mo Money, shout out all my team that I can't even say your name. Y'all know where y'all is. You feel what I'm saying? We out here doing our thing. We gonna keep doing our thing. Shout out my mother, my father, my brother. I mean, not my brother, but my sister, my niece, my nephew, my grandparents, and everybody. You feel me? And my family, aunts, uncles, too many people to name. Shout out my man Jada Don right here, came out with me. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in my corner. You know what I mean? And that's just all I got to say.
And what I want to say is my man got 2 amazing books out, man. It's Anything Goes in the sequel, Anything Goes 2. Yo, how can everybody get these books, bro?
Those,
man,
cop
they can hit me in the DM, ORR Tiny. They can hit me on Facebook, Curtis Ward, ORRENT. Holla at me on Twitter, ORR Tiny 19. And you can also go on Amazon Kindle Fire. You can get both books via ebook. You feel what I'm saying? Anything Goes, and then Anything Goes 2 by Curtis Ward. And then also we got a store on Greenmount. It's called Urban Bookstore. You can go there as well and you can get it there. So it's plenty of outlets that you can get it from. Holla at me and I got you. Or use one of the other outlets and cop it. But the main thing is just go get that. Get you some good reads. You hear me?
Real talk.
Man, that is a bet, man. Yo, shout out to you. Shout out to my co-host for another fire show. Shout out to my man Jada Dawn for coming through to support my guy. You know what I mean? Support is always great. We talked about that during the show as well. Man, yo, shout out to my fam. Everybody who support us, because we love y'all. Y'all the ones that keep us doing what we doing. As y'all know, big things is coming. You know what I mean? Even more, because all we do is upgrade. We don't never downgrade. So, you know, just stay tuned, because we got y'all, man.
Pie stay cooking.
Hey.
What?